Welcome back to my channel Chemistry Made Simple for NEET. I am Dr.Lekshmy Subramaniam with a PhD in Chemistry. I hope you all have watched my previous sessions and made a thorough revision of all the important concepts and MCQs. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. In today's session, we are going to do a quick revision of MCQs of Environmental Chemistry Class 11 NCERT. So without wasting our time, we will move on to the first question. Which of the following produces fly ash? A. Steam power plant, B. Thermal power plant, C. Steel power plant, D. Nuclear power plant. So which one of it produces fly ash? Answer is choice B. Thermal power plant. Normally thermal power plants produce fly ash, which contains particles of silica, alumina and oxides of iron, calcium, magnesium, then heavy metals which are very toxic like lead, cobalt, arsenic and copper. Second question, which among the following do not produce mud and tailings? A is steel plants, choice B is aluminum manufacturing industries, C is zinc manufacturing industries and D copper manufacturing industries. Answer is option A, steel plants. Industries which manufacture aluminum, zinc, copper etc. they produce mud and tailings. But what about steel plants? Tailings will be the byproduct left over from mining and extracting resources. Now, next question. Pick out the method employed for destroying large amounts of industrial wastes. A. Burning them along with garbage in open bins. B. Dumping them in landfills. C. Transferring them to other industries. And D. Controlled incineration. Option D is the answer, that is controlled incineration. So, normally large quantities of industrial toxic waste they are destroyed by controlled incineration, like small quantities will be burnt along with garbage in open bins. Next question, what is the name for fuel obtained from plastic waste? A. White fuel, B. Black fuel, C. Green fuel and D. Yellow fuel. Answer is C. Green fuel. Why? Because fuel obtained from plastic waste, it has got high octane rating which contains no lead and so it is known as green fuel. Now, which of the following is a major cause of environmental degradation? A. Sewage treatment, B. Improper waste disposal, C. Microwave assisted reactions and D. Bioamplification. Answer is choice B. Improper waste disposal. And explanation is that normally when you dispose waste with huge environmental impacts like certain type of waste is hazardous and it can contaminate the environment if not handled properly. Now, identify the type of waste which can be degraded by composting, vermicomposting and landfills method. Choice is A. Plastic, B. Tins and metals, C. Biodegradable and D. Non-biodegradable. Answer is C, which is biodegradable. Now, biodegradable waste, they are deposited in landfills and they are converted into compost. These waste mix with soil and produce manure which give you example like paper and leaves. Now, dumping of sewage sludge into the sea is preferred and beneficial over dumping them into the land. Is it true or false? Answer is false, because dumping of sewer sludge into the land is preferred by as nitrogen and phosphorus containing compounds acting as a good fertilizer for the soil is present in them. Now, next one is which method is best suitable for disposing of plastic wastes and polythene bags? A. Burning and incineration, B. Digesting, C. Dumping and D. Recycling. Answer D. Recycling, which is the most important method for plastic waste disposal, because several waste materials are used as raw materials for manufacturing the useful products again. Now, next one, which among the following is a biodegradable waste? A. Polythene, B. Polystyrene, C. Cellulose and D. Butadiene. Answer is C. Cellulose, because cellulose is normally derived from plants. It is an organic material. So, they are degraded in nature by microorganisms and deposited in landfills, which is then converted into compost. Now, which of the following is greener route to produce ethanol commercially? A. Catalytic cracking of ethanol, B. Oxidation of ethene with ionic catalyst, C. Steam reforming of methanol and D. Dehydrogenation of ethylene. Answer is B. Oxidation of ethene with ionic catalyst. Now, ethene is prepared by oxidation of ethene. Ethanol is prepared by oxidation of ethene using ionic catalyst in aqueous medium. So, this is greener method and 90% of yield is obtained. Now, name the conventional solvent used for dry cleaning purposes which later confirmed to be a suspected carcinogen. A. Supercritical carbon dioxide. B. Phenanthrene. C. Tetrachloroethene. D. Benzene aldehyde. Answer is C. Tetrachloroethene. Now, tetrachloroethene is used as a solvent for dry cleaning, and normally it is suspected carcinogen and groundwater contaminant, and we can replace it by greener solvent like supercritical carbon dioxide. Now, which of the following is not a principle of green chemistry? A. Green solvents and auxiliaries. B. Use of renewable feedstock. C. Hazardous chemical synthesis. And D. Design for energy efficiency. Answer is C. Hazardous chemical synthesis. Now, synthetic methods normally should be avoided, or generating substances which is very poisonous to the environment. So, less hazardous synthesis is very important. Now, green chemistry is the design of chemical products and process which reduce or eliminate the use and generation of hazardous substances. You have to identify the technique used in this area. A. Bioamplification. D. Polymer manufacturing. C. Pesticide synthesis. And D. Use of sunlight and microwave assisted reaction. Answer is D. Use of sunlight and microwave assisted reaction. So, when does photochemical reaction occurs in presence of light energy? When it is absorbed by substances molecule. So, no byproduct will be formed as it is green route, and vitamin D3 synthesis is assisted by a photochemical reaction. Now, which of the gas was traditionally used to bleach paper? A. Sulfur. B. Carbon dioxide. C. Chlorine. And D. Fluorine. Answer is C. Chlorine. Now, chlorine is used to bleach paper because it has good oxidizing properties. Now, we use H2O2 hydrogen peroxide with a suitable catalyst as it does not contaminate groundwater. Now, which of the following is a green solvent used for bleaching clothes? A. Hydrogen peroxide. B. Tetrachloroethene. C. Benzene. And D. Toluene. Answer is A. Hydrogen peroxide. It is easily broken down into water and oxygen and a good oxidizing agent as well as a strong bleaching agent, and when it is used you get better results, and it makes use of less amount of water. Now, with that we come to an end of the session, and all of you should remember that NEET exam is the gateway to the most premium medical institutes of the country. It is one of the most competitive exams in India, and students normally end up preparing years in advance to conquer this exam. This is why the final couple of weeks before the exam is extremely important. It can make or break your chances of admission into your desired college. And studying for NEET requires planning and perseverance. However, there are some tricks and tips which will help you to navigate through your studies better and recall concepts and theories instantly during exam. So, here I am making some notes and doing quick revisions on all the topics, so that a last moment revision would be extremely easy for you. I hope you enjoyed the session as well as I did, and thanks for joining me, and I will be back with another session at the earliest, and thanks for watching my video.